Hello, fellow gamers! My name is KairosTime, and it is time for some exciting announcements.
Announcement 1!
I am officially joining the Antihero Studios team as a developer.
Announcement number 2!
The Antihero Creator Program is officially launched, and you can apply at antiherostudios.com/creators. The link is also in the description and the pinned comment, of course. And the Antihero Creator Program is actually going to be my big focus as a developer at Antihero Studios. If you know who I am, sick. And if you don't know who I am, did I already say my name? I'm KairosTime. I'm a mobile gaming YouTuber. Now, you guys might be looking at me and being like, hey, Kairos, do you know anything about programming? I do not. Well, Kairos, are you an artist? Well, I painted this masterpiece. I'd call it possibilities. Well, Kairos, have you ever developed a mobile game before? No. Man, you guys really know how to ask the tough questions. Whew. Is this a job interview or something? Sorry. I'm mostly joking, and honestly, I'm just really excited to be here. I have been looking forward to telling you guys about this for a long time. Yeah, no, I'm not the most experienced when it comes to actual game development on the team. I have met the Antihero team. I have worked a lot with some of them in the past. They are awesome. They are super talented. In fact, the people on the team are one of the big reasons why I wanted to be on the team. Game development has always been something that I've always obsessed over it. I really have. It's actually how my whole relationship with Antihero started. Way back in 2022, I met Frank for the first time. It's this guy. Now, you know me, Frank, as V, or as one of the Antihero co-founders. Sorry, Frank. Well, back in 2022, he had recently joined the Brawl Stars team at Supercell. And as a Brawl Stars content creator, we sat down after some sort of event that was going on. I think it was one of the World Finals or something like that. And it's funny, you know that moment where you meet somebody for the first time and for some reason, it just like clicks for you guys. I don't know, the communication's easy, conversation flows, and you're just like instant friends. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's what it was like for Frank and I, okay? Partially, I think because both of us are just really big nerds that are passionate for game development. Here I am joining Antiheroes and I'm roasting one of the co-founders on the official Antihero Studios channel. This is hilarious. And that is what started our friendship, mine and Frank's. And we became good friends because we were talking about games. And it was all sorts of games, not just Brawl Stars, which is what he was working on at Supercell and the game that I still cover on YouTube. And I still plan on doing that. But we talked about other Supercell games. We talked about other mobile games. We talked about PC games, console games. I even got him to download and play some old school RuneScape with me. We became really good friends, and I have come to really respect him as a game designer. So when he left Brawl Stars to co-found Antihero Studios, not gonna lie, I was pretty upset. I was like, what? No, we just lost one of the good ones. And for what, right? I didn't understand it. I didn't get why he was leaving Brawl Stars. I thought Brawl Stars was like the best. And honestly, Brawl Stars is great. I really love the Brawl Stars team. I have always viewed Supercell as one of the best places to work as a game developer, and I have so much respect for them. So Frank's decision to leave didn't really make sense to me, and I'm not here to tell his story. He can do that himself. But I didn't understand it until a year later when he explained Antihero Studios' mission of games worth sharing. So dramatic. It sounds so simple, and it really is. Games worth sharing. And a lot of people are going to hear that in this video and they're just gonna be like, okay, what's the big deal? But games worth sharing is not how most game studios approach game development. I have had some frustrations with the gaming industry. A lot of them. I'm someone who loves games, and it feels like every game I ever want to share with somebody else always has some sort of disclaimer. Hey bro, you should check out this awesome game, but are you cool with like super heavy pay to win mechanics? Like, how are your finances? Cause like you can't compete unless you pay. So no, oh, okay, well don't worry, you should try this other game. The only problem is the game devs ignore their community. And we don't like that, but I promise the game's good. It's good. We're just in an abusive relationship with them. That's all. We're addicted and we can't stop, even though they hate us. It is so frustrating to spend time making awesome feedback, giving it to a game developer or a studio, and for them to just like ignore it, not do anything about it. They're like, oh yes, tell us what you need to do in order to make this game awesome. And I'm like, oh, I'll tell you what you need to do to make this game awesome. And they're like, great, but is there a cheaper way to do that? Or like, do we really have to do that? I'm like, yeah, dude, They're like, oh, well, you know, problems, money, time. I'm like, people don't care about your problems. They just want you to make a good game. So do that. And they're like, anyway, I could talk about my frustrations with the gaming industry for hours. There's so many problems. And I've done that with Frank, and he has had to read pages and pages and pages of notes from me from all of my complaints. It's funny. He always responds, though. He always responds. But pretty much every single frustration that I have, it comes down to one thing: a game studio prioritizing something over making games worth sharing. They decide to do something. It could be anything. Some sort of reason to cheapen their game experience for something else and throw games worth sharing out the window because I don't know. It's dumb. So when Frank explained to me Antihero's vision in a way that I actually understood it beyond just saying it, you know, I was like, bro, you for real right now? And he was like, I'm for real right now. And I was like, but legit for real? Like no BS? And he was like, for real, for real. And once I realized that he was being for real, legit for real, no BS, I wanted to be a part of it, but it was more than that. I needed to be a part of it. You see, all these years as a YouTube content creator on mobile games, I have been doing my best in my own little ways to try and positively shape my corner of the gaming industry. But joining Antihero could be my first big shot at having a much bigger impact. So a few months ago, I met the rest of the team. I destroyed them at their own game. Just saying, there's a video about it you can watch right here. And I pitched them on letting me join their crazy adventure to make games worth sharing. Originally, I was like, hey, let me make this game worth sharing on YouTube. I've got some experience. And they were like, we love it. But also, we want you to help us make a top tier creator program. And then I was like, I love that. Are you kidding? That's awesome. Let's do it. Where do I sign? And they were like, we don't have anything for you to sign yet. We got to talk to our lawyers first. And I was like, okay. And then we just sat there excited about the future and making games worth sharing. So that's what we're doing. And it is all starting with our first project, Misfits. And we want to make Misfits a game worth sharing. That's going to require us to do things very differently than other game studios. We have to forge a new path, a better path. And that's why Antihero Studios has been involving the community at every single step in the way, even though Misfits isn't even an alpha yet. Name another game company who is giving weekly playtests on a pre-alpha game because they care so much about making a game that the community actually wants to play that they're actually involving the community. Like, I don't understand this principle that other game studios do where they just like make something that they think people will want to play, then they release it and the community is like, oh, well, you should have done this. And then they're like, oh, we didn't think about that. We should have asked you guys before. No shame on other game developers. I mean, I get it. It's hard to involve a community early on, but that's why I'm so excited about Misfits, or just Misfits, but Antihero Studios. And Misfits really is just the beginning. Our vision extends beyond just one game. It's not game worth sharing. It is games worth sharing. How many times do I have to say this? We're talking games that are cooperative and social at their core in a way that feels natural and fun. It's like actually worth playing. And when I say make games worth sharing, I don't just mean with friends and family. I mean making games worth sharing on YouTube or TikTok or Twitch or anywhere else that you like to make or consume content. Our creators are a very important part of this. And I have been so fortunate as a content creator. I really have. And I have loved being able to make a living doing what I love. It is so fun. I love it. I love it. And when you love something so much, you want to be able to provide that for other people. And I do want to do that. I want to create this kind of an opportunity for other people as well. For anybody who is interested in making content, I love supporting creators. And I do it in small ways already, but this is a big way for me to help a lot of creators. So hyped. And while we're just getting started here at Antihero, now really is the perfect time to get your foot in the door and become an Antihero creator, especially if you are a smaller creator who is eager to learn, or if you just believe in games worth sharing and you want to share it with other people. Honestly, even if you're just getting started or have just considered making content, we're looking for passionate creators to grow with us. Not just established creators who already have audiences, though if you are an established creator, we would love for you to join us as well. Let's talk some perks, okay? So as an Antihero creator, you're gonna have early access to our upcoming games and be able to shape their development with your feedback. You'll also be able to join our creator community on our Discord server, which if you're not already a part of our Discord server, you definitely want to join. That's the best way to know when our next playtest is going to be. But there you'll be able to collaborate with other creators and work with us at Antihero on special like behind the scenes projects that I can't talk about yet, but they're coming. We want to hold exclusive events for our creators, both virtually and also in person, but the perks don't end there. We also want to do in-game rewards. Physical merch, right? I was going to put on all of these awesome hats, but my hair's looking really good today and I don't want to mess it up. Now, some creators may even be able to create their very own exclusive in-game relics to cement themselves in the history books as OG Antihero creators. There's even going to be some potential for some one-on-one coaching from myself to help our most eager creators elevate their success. I'm not going to pretend to know everything, but yeah, you see my play buttons back there. I know what I'm talking about. I know a couple of things. And someday down the road, we'd also like to do some sort of a creator code to further support our creators. I'll be honest here, we don't know what that may be exactly yet or how it will look like. I mean, our game isn't even monetized yet, so we've got to make a great game we're sharing before we can do that. But this is all going to be a process as we grow and hopefully help our creators grow with us as well. And there's a lot that we'd like to do. If any of that sounds exciting to you, I would encourage you to go to antiherostudios.com/creators to apply. Once again, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure you guys subscribe right here for future news on Antihero and Misfits. And also check out this video if you don't know what Misfits is. It was made by one of our creators. We want to support our creators. We're doing it right here. The Ryan the Cat made this great, excellent game overview. I'm so hyped. We'll see you in a future video.